Hi, this is Patrick Hannafin. Welcome to my video today where I talk about money and finance and investing and ways to help you guys. And if you enjoyed my video, please leave me a like. Please subscribe. I'm in Huntington Beach today. Let me show you around a little bit here. I'm up the top of a little hill and about half a mile from the ocean. Walking down to this cool little park down here. And some nice new homes here. And I think the topic today I wanted to discuss was the new rate of inflation that came out today. People were thinking it's going to go up to 7.2, but actually went up to 7.5 year to year. You know, remember when the COLA was just seemed outrageous 2 months ago and it was like 5.9? Now we're at 7.5 and everybody's predicting it's going to be higher next month. It's just, you know, crazy people living on fixed incomes of $850, seniors that just can't even get by and nothing's happening. Not Obama, Biden. I guess it was, I keep relating him to the Obama administration. And yeah, it's just nuts. I mean, like, here's a nice little park here. But when you take all this in and you go, you know, all this money printing, like say they printed 50% of the money in the last year, it cuts down the value of money to people like 50%, and then they give them a little 5.9, which normal years would be a great increase, but it was 1.3 from the year before. That's what people lived on, that little 1.3 increase, and yet they go to the grocery store and things are, you know, sky high, and now they finally got to their 5.9 and things are hitting 7.5 right now. You know, and that's a joke because they don't include cars and houses and things like that, you know, like, I mean, cars have gone up 35%. The steaks have gone up. I'm a vegetarian, but you can't help but notice steaks went up like 23%. Everything's up. You can't even find anything that hasn't gone up less than 6 or 7%. And that's if you're lucky. I mean, most things are just, rents are like 15, 18% higher. Houses in Phoenix went up 35% in 1 year. You know, Austin, Texas, it's just crazy, crazy prices. And, you know, at the same time, I admit, it's beautiful weather here. It's pretty nice skies today. Look like pretty clear. Beautiful park. I mean, you could walk to the beach right from here, so you're that close. And but it's just, you know, when I see Biden in the opinion polls, he's going lower and lower. People are all making comments like, is this guy completely out of it? Is he out of touch completely? Does he ever go to the grocery store? Does he have any idea? You know, he's talking about, yeah, we'll get this health, what is it, the Build Back Better? They're changing the name, but they haven't given us the new name yet. But you're going, okay, your Build Back Better plan, but you know, you've been on that for a year and haven't got it passed. You gave the roads to Manchin with all the corporate sponsors, and all the corporations make a lot of money, because of course he loves that. But that's not getting any money to the people. And now the other program isn't going to help. It's going to help people with families finally get that extra $100, you know, here and there. But it still hasn't got that much, you know. And maybe some old people will get their drugs a little cheaper if they take drugs and need the drugs. But that's not a big deal in a year that's what you've accomplished. And then because you haven't accomplished anything, you're blaming the progressives. The progressives haven't got one single thing they wanted, so I don't know why you blame them. It's sad. It's really sad that you blame other people for you're talking like, you were saying, oh, Joe Manchin's going to go, once we pass the roads and bridges, he's going to go along with the other program. I got his word for it. I saw him today. He came out today and said, he's not even for it now. With inflation, he doesn't think that's a good thing. I'm going, well, you know, the reason it's inflation is because the federal government has printed all this money. If you give the money to the people and give them a stimulus bill that people need badly, I mean, when 70% of America can't even pay their bills, and you've got $800 billion that's just extra that was passed for a stimulus, you're not even passing that out, and you're wondering why you're not doing well on the polls, and they come up and say Joe Manchin's going to support that bill, and without him you can't ever pass it, let alone Crispin Sinema. So it's impossible. It just won't get passed. And then on top of that, you got the Federal Reserve raising the interest rates up. You know, they're going to raise them up like maybe 6 or 7 times this year, say a quarter point each time. I chart the mortgages rates every day at B of A, and they almost go up daily. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, they've gone basically from 3% on a 30-year fixed rate loan to they're just a hair under 4% right now. And I mean, you know, when houses, like a house around here, I mean, I just trying to look for you, show you what a house looks like, what you get for your money. I mean, you know, I mean, $2 million. Maybe we could find you something, you know, realtors are telling you. I mean, it's like crazy. You know, and rents are so high. You know, you get these people that are just been paying the rent and barely getting by, and now their rent's going up some incredible amount. And you're not even trying to help them or prevent this inflation. I mean, gas prices, if we go to war with Ukraine and the Russians invade, let alone all the expense and all the problems and what else might be entailed by this, it's gas will go up probably another 30% in price. Gas is already at $4.99 a gallon here in California. Look at this house. This is a cool house. I love it when they build all these nice new homes in the neighborhood, but some of the old ones get to stay. This is such a cool house. Let's see if I can get a good picture of this for you. This is a cool place. Big yard. Your dog out playing. Porches and balconies. Here's a little duplex, probably about 1.3 million. It's just crazy. You know, and you know, I don't know what kind of president we elected, and I voted for him. I'll be honest, I voted for him. I love the idea of getting a little more Social Security because mine's really low, and I'm lucky. I get by. You know, I own a home and it's got a really low mortgage, and I got a fixed rate. But a lot of people aren't in that situation, and I don't know what to tell people. You know, stumble going down these steps here. Don't want to end up in a walker in my later years in life. My mom had a walker, broke a hip, and then she did real well. My mom lived to be 104. You believe that? Her health was great until she went to the hospital for some little thing. And medical system here can really screw you up, I'll tell you. She drove a car at 99 years old, and she's teaching kids in the neighborhood and tutoring kids. But she broke one hip, and a year later broke the second one. I felt so sorry for her. But her, you know, she had determination, healed up, and she was fine again. And that's what you have to have in life as you get older. Determination. And be sure and get a lot of vitamin D. I don't give medical advice, but that would be the one thing I would suggest right now, especially. A lot of people aren't getting enough sunshine, and taking some extra vitamin D would be a really good thing. Anyway, I'm just rambling a little bit. I just want to talk about the environment, warn you guys about interest on your credit cards. It's going to be going up. If you got a variable credit card rate, you're buying a house, how much higher is going to go? Will the housing crash or not? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but it's just getting bananas. You know, I mean, you know, can you afford a house at 1.3 million, a fixer, and then have your house payment go up another $500 a month? I don't know. I mean, it's just, how much can they keep pushing people? And there's jobs that pay a little more, but they don't pay enough to make the house payment. People don't even want them. You're not going to get anywhere anyway in life with those jobs. Might as well just stay home and kick back. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for listening. I hope I got a little wisdom out for you guys today and got you the current events about the interest rates. God bless and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.